And if they're not like them, they're not real Muslims.
C'est-à-dire des attentats. En France, au moins depuis le 7 janvier, l'attentat de Charlie Hebdo. L'attentat de Paris, on a Bruxelles, Madrid, Londres. C'est quoi cet islam qui génère cette violence?
Jihadism leads to not only security problems, but depolarization in society. That polarization is the environment in which ISIS and Islamist groups thrive. They attract young people, they are very well-funded organizations, they will have a lot of field trips, they will organize a lot of cool activities.
Il faut rappeler que les frères musulmans, quand ils vont aller chercher les jeunes de 13, de 14, de 15 ans dans les quartiers populaires, ils ne leur disent pas ça au début. Ils vont leur apprendre les bases de la religion. Et au fur et à mesure, les frères musulmans qui ont ciblé toute une masse de jeunes, ils vont choisir, ils vont sélectionner quelques-uns. Et c'est à partir de ce moment-là où on va commencer plutôt à étudier, pas uniquement la religion, mais les écrits de la confrérie. Ils vont choisir les éléments qui peuvent porter le projet idéologique par la suite.
The Muslim Brotherhood started in Egypt and founded by someone called Hassan al-Banna during the 1930s and 40s to meet with Arab and foreign students, attract people particularly from the lower classes.
Quand Hassan al-Banna, il crée sa fondation, sa confrérie, ou sa jama'a, il dit mon projet, c'est de rétablir le califat islamique.
Our goal is not Palestine. Palestine doesn't appear in the map to us. Our goal is the restoration of the caliphate. You will be ruled by a law, force you to live in a lifestyle they don't believe in. If you study the history of the caliphate, it was a bloody history filled with justified killings because of different opinions. And by the way, I spoke to so many Arab Israelis in Dubai. We're freaked out to have a Palestinian state. Arab Israelis. They said if there is a Palestinian state and someone like Smotrich or Ben Gvir told us, okay, you have now a Palestinian state, give back your Israeli citizenship and go live there. We don't want to live there. We're so grateful for being Arab Israelis. We have the house ownership, we work in real estate, we earn a lot in Israel.
Building and consolidating this network after al-Banna's death via his son-in-law, Saeed Ramadan. He and others in the group no longer saw the group as a local movement, but one with a global mission.
It's in the US. Think Hamas only wants to kill Jews and wipe Israel off the map?
اللهم عليك بالامريكان ومن والاهم، اللهم احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم احدا. تنسيق مع قوه كبرى بحجم الصين وروسيا.
وقد ياتي اليوم اللي كلها تتدخل، الامريكا متعادين في المنطقه عم يتشاوروا وعم يتقاربوا، وقد ياتي اليوم انه ينزلوا في المعركه مع بعض ويصير امريكا يا خبر كان.
Everything changes when Nasser comes to power, cracks down on the Brotherhood, and the Brotherhood takes a violent approach.
When they were suppressed under Nasser's rule in Egypt, they used this suffering as a kind of a tactic. They always say that they are the bearers of the banner of Islam after the Prophet.
It's the era of Said Qutb, which becomes incredibly important from an ideological point of view in really shaping militant Islamist ideology, and Said Qutb is the quintessential godfather of contemporary jihadism.
When Muslims go and conquer the adjacent country, the Prophet says the first thing you do is call them to Islam. If they refuse, then tell them Allah obliged upon you to pay taxation. In return, when enemy comes and attack your country, you don't fight. We Muslims protect you. For this little money, yes. And you enjoy sitting in your homes and in your country and live your life normally. But the ruling is for Sharia. So you do not open nightclubs, you do not fornicate. If they refuse, then we have to fight. And if we fight you, then in the coming 40, 50 years when the Muslims become strong, as they're supposed to be.
More than 100 were killed and 30 taken hostage.
I really wish I could say that I was shocked, but unfortunately I'm not. Islamic fundamentalists, jihadists, have always said it's about Saturday people first, and then the Sunday people. First it's about killing the Jews, and then it's about coming for Christians.
And this shows you their intention. They want to dominate. This was a holy mission. It's a holy war. In Islam, to kill for Allah is a way of worship.
Terrorism was the family business, and the prince continued the family tradition, buying weapons and planning terror attacks. Suicide attacks became all the rage.
I stood against suicide bombing attack for just to think differently. In order for me to express myself freely meant for me to be executed. Their goal is not in this life. Hence, they want to kill, then get killed. After getting killed by the name of Allah, they get rewarded in the afterlife. They are the sword of God on earth, and they see the Jewish people as the disobedient.
نیومده آخه همین الان دیگه داده شهید بشه. نه بزرگ شد. نه شوخی میکنم. باری کلا بهت. به خاطر این نگاهی که به دختراتون دادین واقعا دست مریضات داره ها. سلامت. باری کلا بهتون. بعد بابام شهید بشه. داداشم شهید بشه، بابام شهید بشه. بعد خودت هم آرزو شهادت داری؟ بله. باری کلا واقعا بهش.
نحن ننجب هؤلاء بكثرة لندفعهم حتى للموت.
ليس لكم في بلادنا إلا الذبح. ليس لكم في بلادنا إلا الذبح والطعن.